to get my attention from over there, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're so cute. So this is going to be a hat for the other half, this way around, for Christmas. And yeah, so it's big value tweed, double knitting, with flex in it. And it's really actually quite a nice yarn to work with. And the pattern is a free pattern that I found just online, but then I actually found it in Ravelry as well. So, you know, but it is a free pattern. I'll link it down below to the website that I'm using to actually do the pattern. It's an easy enough one. Like, there is, see if I can do it so you can see. There is like, there's half double crochets, there's half double crochets in the third loop. Did anybody else know that half double crochets have 3 loops? I didn't, I just found out. But they're relatively okay to work into. And then you got front post, back post, and double crochets, like all US terms. It also has my hair and Scar's hair mixed into it, so you know I've made it. So yeah, it's looking good. I'm enjoying it. My partner hasn't seen any of it so far, and he's currently upstairs on his computer, so hopefully he's not hearing me talk about this. And I know he doesn't watch these long videos anyway, so as long as I don't put it in a short, he won't see it. Obviously until he opens it on Christmas. So we'll do it like this, and then you can see what I'm doing. So really, right, if I'm doing this right, because bear in mind I've only done what the words told me to do, I've not looked. But this is what I like about crochet, you always end up finding something new to do. Always something new to learn. I keep on messing up as well, because I keep on ending up with the wrong number of stitches at the end of each row, and then having to fudge it to get the right number of stitches, because I'm only 1 or 2 off. And so I've done that a few times now, and hopefully for the last 3 rows it should have been the same amount, and I've not counted, because who can be bothered with that? Yeah, kind of gotten into the habit of doing double crochets, so I just automatically wrap the yarn, and this one's supposed to just be single crochet. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I think there's colour. Like, when I got it, I initially thought it was like a dark grey, but sometimes I look at it and I see a grey, sometimes I look at it and see a faded black, and then other times I look at it and see a navy blue. So I'm not entirely sure what colour is, but I just know it's a dark colour, and I know my partner likes the darker colours, but I like a spot of colour, so I found him a dark colour with a spot of rainbow, because that makes me feel happy. My mother-in-law's gone to the Knit and Stitch show today in Harrogate. We've been a couple of times, but it was too long a drive, and I choose not to drive because I don't enjoy it, even though technically I can. My mother-in-law would always take us, but it was too long a drive for her, as well as like the full day of being out and then the drive back, because we don't live close by. It's like a 2-hour trek there, and then a 2-hour trek back after you've been on your feet and like in the show all day as well. So she managed to hitch a ride with a friend of hers who were going with another group of people, and they'd actually got a coach booked, so that was good. And so she's bought me some yarn while she was there. The first time I ever went to a show with her, I think it might have actually been the Harrogate Knit and Stitch show. I bought a sewing machine. I didn't intend to buy a sewing machine when I went, but I ended up coming home with a sewing machine. It's a Janome, and it's a lovely machine. It screams at me now whenever you put the foot down, so I don't know if there's just an error with the cable or something, but yeah, now it's decided that, and it's like, it's funny, but it's embarrassing at the same time. Like, if I go to there's some crafting days and stuff that I do end up going to, and if I go to them and I take my sewing machine, I just have to apologise to everybody in the group before we even start sewing, because I know for a fact that my machine's going to kick up a fuss and just be like, beep, 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 just whenever I try and put my foot down to actually start sewing. And it's not like I'm a speedy sewer. I sew at a relatively slow pace because I like to have control of the machine. And it does have the option that you can actually take the foot out and just press start and stop. But I don't like that because I always forget that that's the thing that you can do. I much prefer using my feet to, like, you know, start and stop it. Hello again. Did you know that you can do front post, back post in single crochet stitches? I didn't know that until this hat. So that's in some rows. I don't actually know how many I've done. But in some rows, I have learned 2 new different things that you can do with crochet that I've never done before. And I didn't know were possible, so always learning. I messed up. I've just had a look at it. Oh, there you go. So, just here, there's 2 front post double crochets right next to each other. They shouldn't be. So, time to unpick. Okay, I am probably going to go to bed soon. I'm waiting for something to charge. But I just wanted to show you, and I don't know if I'll be able to show you very well. So this is where we're at so far. I really need better lighting because this looks a lot nicer in person than it does on screen. But yeah, I wanted to try and show you the half double crochet 3rd loop if I could. So we'll take that out. And right, so here's your top V's, which are the ones that you put in your hook into. When you put your hook in, you go through the front. This is your 3rd one. So see how there's your top V's, there's your stitches that you're going into. And if you rotate it slightly, you get a new V where the back loop on this is now the front loop on this. Do you see it? Hello again. Brought you back in. Natural lighting, yay. This is where we're at with the hat. And I'm a little bit disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Nova's here too. He's sniffing the... There you go. Hi! And Scar's just over there. And Benji's looking out the window. So that's where we all are. Yeah, so this hat is I mean, it's looking nice. I'm happy with the pattern and the, you know, the way it's working up and everything. But my issue is that the hat is for my partner. And I have quite a small head. And he has quite a large head. And this hat, like, I know it's not done yet, but it sits on my head so comfortably without any stretch or anything like that, that this doesn't feel tight and it doesn't feel loose. Like, I can wiggle and it don't fall off. And I've only got like another this much left to go, and it should be staying the same size. So now I'm thinking that it's going to be too small for him because it does stretch. But I don't want it to be on his head like fully stretched out all the time. So there is the option to make it longer, to make it more like a slouched beanie. It's happening. Oh, this is so rare. I love it. No. Stay away from my pizza. Say hi to Benji. And Scar, because this always happens. Benji comes up, he starts having a good look around, and then Scar comes and scares him off. So yeah, turn that on. It's got a slouchy beanie effect. And, you know, it's actually decently loose on me. I feel like it'll definitely stretch to my partner's head without, like, super stretching it. Definitely needs blocking to soften up, because if not, you end up like this. Right. Okay. Right, I'll get the last two rounds done. I shall show you it finished. I've set up a Ravelry account, and basically every single project I'm doing, big, small, medium, finished, unfinished, whatever I'm starting is going on Ravelry, and I'm updating that, and I'm updating the yarn that I've got in my stash. Every project that I'm doing, I'm updating how much yarn I've used, just to try and keep myself organised. But I also figure if that's something that you want sneak peeks, then you'll get sneak peeks, because I've got like 3 different projects on the go, and I am recording 2 of them to put into a long form video for you. So if you want to see that, then that's something you can do. I'll leave the handle down below. And I'll start doing that in all my videos. Just leave the handle for Ravelry, and then if you are interested in seeing sneak peeks, or if you want to try and recreate whatever I've done, then you can see exactly what I've done. It'll have the pattern listed, where I got it from, because most of the patterns I find online for free.